Welcome to this information video from Workpermit.com. Recently in the UK there have been various changes to some of the schemes and the immigration rules. And here with us is Mr. Sanwar Ali, one of Workpermit.com's consultants, and he's here to shed a little light over some of these changes. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Ali.
Right, thanks for inviting me along today to give my views on recent changes in the immigration rules.
So what do you think about the changes to the science and engineering graduate scheme that will take effect as of May 1st this year?
I think overall it's a very good thing. At the moment there are restrictions which mean that only certain people doing certain courses who are postgraduates can apply under the scheme. From the 1st of May, what will happen is that anyone who's doing a master's or PhD in the UK will be able to apply to remain for another year. And also certain people who are doing bachelor's degrees, as long as there is a shortage in their particular area, will also be able to stay for a year. So overall it's very good. People who are badly needed in the UK will be able to stay another year. If they want to stay longer, they'll have to apply for something else. Perhaps they'll have to come on the work permit scheme or HSMP. But at the very least, they can stay for a year. So I'm very pleased to hear about that.
What do you think about the changes now to immigration rules, which will affect many employment-based visa categories, where people now have to wait 5 years rather than 4 years before they can apply for an indefinite leave to remain?
Well, I think it is very, very unfair, especially for those people who have been in the UK for some years, who applied when the rules said they had to wait 4 years for indefinite leave to remain. Now they find that they suddenly have to wait 5 years. I think it's very, very unfair to them. I am hoping that there may be a possibility of a legal challenge against these rules. I don't know how feasible that is, but if that happens, then that will be good news, because it is especially unfair to those people who are here. I mean, if you're coming here and you're told that it's going to be a certain number of years to get an indefinite leave to remain, or some people would call it permanent residence, then that should be the case. It shouldn't suddenly change after say 1 or 2 years or whatever, so that you need to then wait 5 years. So I think overall it is unfair, and I hope that the government will reconsider their position on this.
Well, on a more positive note, the UK High Court recently ruled that it's discriminatory for the Home Office to ask for applications from people who want to get married outside the Church of England. Now, how do you think these changes will affect those people who are today applying for a certificate of approval for marriage?
Well, it is still slightly uncertain, because the government is considering their position following this ruling. However, overall, I think this is good news. The law which imposed this restriction on people, which meant that people subject to immigration control other than EEA citizens had to apply to get married, permission to get married, that has been decided that that is unlawful. It is discriminatory because it did not apply to those people who are members of the Church of England. It applied to other religious groups. It applied to Catholics, to Muslims, to Jews, Hindus, other groups, but it didn't apply to those who are in the Church of England. So it was discriminatory. I'm very pleased that the High Court has decided that this is unlawful, that it's against the Human Rights Act. I think that the law will change in a positive direction. So overall, I'm very pleased to hear about that.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Ali, and thank you very much for your input.
Well, thanks for inviting me today. I'm very pleased if I make a contribution to this discussion.
So, thank you, Mr. Ali. Thank you for joining us. Now, there's been a mixed bag of information coming out of the UK lately. It's been both positive and a little negative. Now, till next time, I'm Jörgen Johansson. Thank you for watching. For more information, or if you have any questions, please use the box right next to the video screen window.